American 11, are you trying to call?
The cockpit is not answering their phone. Our number 1 has been staffed, and our 5 has been staffed.
Hey, I'm going to call from Washington. I am in a situation with American 11, a possible hijack.
What's going on, Betty? The aircraft is erratic again. Problem, very erratic. Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty?
I started thinking the United States was at war. We were under attack.
Shocking. It stunned everyone. We were covered with a solemn quietness somewhat. The images of people jumping out of the building to avoid being burnt alive, they still can come back to you. 9/11, being in a museum and of course within the museum archives, we are often reminded about the 9/11 tragedy. One item we have is a pair of gloves from a Lowndes Fire and Rescue member that worked on the grounds at the Trade Center site in New York. They have the dust on them from the site in New York City. One native of Valdosta, Stephen Payne, he actually had to escape the tower. It's tremendously interesting as Stephen was helping a lady with compromised health get down the steps. And they would have to stop and let the people pass them on the steps. And then it continues with all the other people they knew, and stopping for a rest, and you're sitting there reading the story, trying to get them out of the building, but they're still there trying to get each other out.
And that we were now at war, and we were so devastated for those families that had been torn apart. They're innocent people, and that day people died that were just innocent people, and children died that day.
I was hired less than a year later. It made people appreciate the fire service more, because that was a day of the largest loss of firefighters on a call.
But I think what we have learned from that experience is that we are a country bound together. We may have differences in opinions, but so does a husband and wife, and yet a husband and wife works together. And we're a country. We're bound together. We work together. We need each other. We protect one another. We love one another like a family does. And I think that's one of the things we learned from this.
Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Out in the yard, your wife and children working on some stage in L.A. Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against that blue sky? Did you shout out in anger and fear for your neighbor, or did you just sit down and cry?